Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NewsBrowse News broadcast. The Artemis II mission, carrying 4 astronauts, entered the moon's sphere of influence early Monday, initiating its lunar flyby. This marks the first time a crewed mission has reached this gravitational milestone since Apollo 17 in 1972, according to UPI. Later on Monday, the crew is also expected to surpass the record for the farthest humans have traveled from Earth, previously held by Apollo 13. A 7-hour lunar observation period commenced, during which the astronauts will study about 30 targets on both the near and far sides of the moon, including the vast Oriental Basin. The Orion spacecraft will make its closest approach to the moon at 4,070 miles before departing the lunar sphere of influence on Tuesday for a Friday splashdown off San Diego, concluding its 10-day mission. A tanker truck transporting 9,000 gallons of gasoline caught fire in Fort Worth, Texas, on Sunday after a collision with another vehicle caused it to knock over power lines. The incident, which occurred around 1 a.m. near a Valero gas station, left the truck driver in critical condition with burns. Fort Worth Fire Department spokesperson Craig Trojacek stated that the driver made efforts to prevent the gasoline from draining into the gas station's parking lot before the blaze ignited. No other individuals were reported injured in the fiery eruption. Fire crews worked for several hours, using water and sand to control the spreading gasoline and extinguish the fire. Finally departing the scene around 7 a.m. Videos of the incident show the front of the truck engulfed in intense flames and thick plumes of smoke. Witness Bailey Moss described hearing a loud crash and feeling the heat from a distance, calling the fire pretty intense. This report is from NBC News. Thai Sounds reports that as the Iran conflict enters its 6th week, the United States and Iran have received a ceasefire proposal from Pakistan, aiming to end hostilities and potentially reopen the Strait of Hormuz today. According to informed sources, Pakistan has drafted a 2-phase plan, an immediate ceasefire followed by a comprehensive agreement within 15 to 20 days. All terms must be agreed upon today, April 6th, and finalized electronically as a memorandum of understanding through Pakistan, the sole communication channel in these negotiations. The proposal, temporarily named the Islamabad Accord, also envisions a regional framework for the Strait of Hormuz and eventual face-to-face talks in Islamabad, while Iran seeks a permanent ceasefire and guarantees against future attacks from the U.S. and Israel. And the final agreement is expected to include Iran's commitment not to develop nuclear weapons in exchange for lifted sanctions and frozen asset unfreezing. Iranian officials have not yet fully committed to the temporary ceasefire proposal despite support from Pakistan, China, and the U.S. Yonhap News Agency reports that the South Korean won weakened against the U.S. dollar on Monday, closing at 1,506.3 per dollar, following renewed threats from former U.S. President Donald Trump. Trump warned he would strike Iranian energy facilities and bridges if the Strait of Hormuz is not reopened, setting a new deadline. This geopolitical tension escalated crude prices, with Brent and West Texas Intermediate climbing above $110 per barrel, raising concerns over global inflation and a potential economic slowdown. South Korea, heavily reliant on energy imports, faces increased demand for dollars to cover crude costs, putting downward pressure on its currency. Although initial losses were partially recovered on news of potential U.S.-Iran ceasefire discussions, an economist from KB Cookman Bank anticipates that high oil prices will likely persist, keeping the won around the 1,500 level through the first half of the year. Despite currency instability, the benchmark Korea Composite Stock Price Index, KOSPI, rose 1.36%. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.